I know the janitor's tall and thin, gray hair. He did not look like the janitor. I'd say he's one of the Migros employees. So someone's banging there in the shopping center. Wow, they just can't give up. They just can't do it. Can't give up. Okay? It's a crow, I see, going after the hawk. That's all that cawing was about. So, I gotta move on. Very unfortunate. But Mondays are tough. Okay? The ignorant and the ugly and the evil are all out in droves with nothing better to do than to annoy and abuse the birds. Simple as that. Can't help themselves. I often wonder why, what drives a person to abuse animals. I'm still pondering that. I don't get it. I guess some kind of self-hate. I think these people are very unhappy with themselves, with their lives, and it's the same reason that parents and relatives and strangers abuse children, or even adults. The battering of women, it's all about that person inside. There's something very, very wrong and broken in that person. And it's the same here with the people. They go home and maybe they take their little son or daughter on their lap and kiss them and hug them, and the next minute they're throwing down poison for the birds. I really don't get it, but obviously that kind of character trait, Dr. Jekyll, Dr. Hyde, is obviously emotionally disturbed. I mean, that to me is just not normal. There's something very bad about that person. So, and he's not forgiven. He's not forgiven. If he pretends to be a good husband and good father, he's just pretending. But there's obviously something else very wrong with that person if they abuse animals. So, abusing an animal is like abusing a child, okay? Animals are childlike. They are dependent. When their habitat is gone and they're in starvation, and humans have taken away all of their food and their habitat, destroyed everything. Yeah, we have another idiot here who honked his horn from the city of Kreuzlingen. A city worker. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Lest you forget that the day that Aunt Zula came out here, who is a member of the city council and represents the Christian Democrat Party, came out here twice and verbally assaulted me. And then he came out in the field and twirled himself around like a windmill, disturbing all the birds. I mean, really, people. And you voted these people in on your city council here in Kreuzlingen? I have no idea, okay, what we have here in our city council. Probably are some good people, but he's not one of them. Well, the next day after that, your city worker came out here. It was close to 6 degrees, between 5 and 6 degrees Celsius, okay, sunny day, warm, and came out here and salted the sidewalk from this corner here, I'm showing it to you, down to that corner, which, you know, salt is very deadly for birds. And they like those salt granulars, and he did that on spite. I mean, twice he went up and down this sidewalk here with, you know, at taxpayers' expense. You know, as a resident of Kreuzlingen, I paid for that salt, and I paid for that worker, and he went out and abused his position. So this is the crazies that I'm dealing with, okay? So yeah, I have to say, this part of what I do here as an activist is not amusing. This is a serious issue. So yeah, and actually this is why I'm out here doing it, to raise awareness and to help starving birds, as you can see. It looks like the hawks just can't get a foothold here to land. They did, but maybe they have better feeding grounds, and I think that that possibly the shopping center is too overwhelming for them. The people here in the shopping center who are abusing the birds Monday through Saturday. The birds only get 1 day of rest. The people here, they completely come down on you if you do anything on Sunday. Or, you know, in our building, you're not allowed to do the laundry on Sunday. I mean, we go back to medieval times, where you know, the church laid out. Basically, this is an area of the Catholic Church where they laid out certain rules, and Sunday was the day of rest. And so, and that still holds true today. I can't tell you how often I've gotten in trouble for, you know, vacuum cleaning, or if they heard it, they knocked on the door and said, "You can't do that." I said, "Excuse me?" I said, I have to work on Sunday. That's, you know, that's the day that I do my housework. I don't have any time during the week, you know. And wow, it's just amazing. So, and that still carries through. And so if they see you working in the garden, mowing the lawn, oh, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. And then these apartment buildings, it's another person who beeped their horn, just to beep their horn against the birds. But you see, the crows have become somewhat impervious to that. Unless they're very, very close, people are also beeping horns just at each other. So, I mean, how the crow's going to tell the difference? It's only when one of the tractor trailers comes by and really honks the horn, that really scares them. So, no Charlie. Charlie's not coming down to us. It's not favorable. And yeah, too bad. And Charlie's nice feeding session last night was ruined. Well, what am I going to say? It's not very favorable today. I'm going to put the stew down right here, and I think they'll come and get it. Actually, I'm going to come over here. Maybe Charlie will come down by the car. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll put it right here on this side of the street. Church members are after me too, so I'll throw a little bit here. Nothing wrong with that. They'll come down and get it. Oh, that looks like Charlie. That looks like Charlie. Let's get Charlie something here. This is Charlie something. No. No, I thought it was Charlie. It's not. Looked like Charlie from the side, but it wasn't, because he would let me come up to him and give him something to eat, but it wasn't Charlie. He had the confidence of Charlie, but it wasn't Charlie. Well, we had a few distractions this morning, but we're all safe. Okay, nobody got shot at, no one got slugged, no one got verbally assaulted. A few little bumps in the road, but it's okay. It's just a normal day here. Okay, this is DC Danton, Crow Crusader, wishing you a happy Monday and a great start to the week. And I'll be playing solo this afternoon while Bryant's in dialysis. So until later, good people. This is DC Danton, Crow Crusader, over and out.